You guessed it. You guessed it. It's only bloody coming home. What's going on, guys? It's What's Your Team saying. I'm back here right now to go straight in with the World Cup review. I cannot believe it. What a World Cup this has been. What an absolute World Cup this has been. Oh, it's coming home. It's coming home. But right, let's get straight into it. I'm going to get straight into it. The group stages were again very interesting. There was a lot of ups and downs in the group stages. Teams that I thought should have qualified didn't, and teams that I thought did absolutely piss poor. For example, well done to Japan and Senegal. I think they were really outstanding teams within their group. It's just a shame that it went out on fair play. Senegal went out on fair play, but both of them teams did really, really well in the group stage. I have to give it to them. Australia was a shock as well in the group stages. I thought they did pretty well. So shout out to Australia. Germany, wow. You man beat England. Is that what it is? We just swapped the places this tournament. Yeah, is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Cool, because then maybe that means we'll win the World Cup, because if you swap with England and then England is coming home, maybe that's what it means. But again, yeah, Argentina very, very lucky to get out of their group. That was interesting, very interesting. Shame for Nigeria missing out, but it's very interesting. Croatia looking like an absolute dark horse. Do not sleep on them. Belgium comfortably qualifying their group. They beat England in the last game. Both teams swapped players around, so it was like two B teams. But Belgium still looked pretty strong. I'd give it to them. Another dark horse to look out for. Mexico did their thing. They qualified, so fair play to Mexico. The big teams though, so far none of them are looking overly amazing. I mean, like, Spain went through. Obviously we're going to talk about the knockout rounds because it is the day after the night before for our 3 lines. But yeah, no, Spain, Portugal, none of them really throughout the group stage looked overly impressive. France, the team that I'm actually backing to win, have not looked overly impressive in the group stages. Remember, we are just talking about group stages. But yeah, they didn't look overly impressive. Argentina struggling at that. Obviously they qualified, so fair play to them for qualifying, but nothing special from Argentina. Messi just doesn't seem like he looks like a shadow of himself. It looks like, I've always said it, when Messi plays for Argentina, he doesn't like to play under pressure. He doesn't seem to deal with pressure so well. So, yeah. But there you go. Other big teams, like I said, well, Russia, host nation, are doing really, really well. So there we go. But I'll move on from that. That was just like group stage stuff. I'll move on. Now, the exciting part was the knockout rounds. Now, Saturday, I was in Manchester, so I was on my way up to Manchester. While waiting for a train to head up to Manchester, I was watching the France-Argentina game. Now, it was funny because I was in Euston Station, and I absolutely scared these two ladies. Like, they looked petrified. They were in the queue. I was in the queue. I was in boots, in fact. And I was just like this. And it was when Kylian Mbappe scored his second goal. I was like, whoa! Oh! And literally they jumped. Like, one of the ladies dropped her crisp from her meal deal. The other lady was like, it was funny, it's hilarious. But that game, France-Argentina, so that was into the last 16 in the knockout round on Saturday, and it was 4-3. One absolute cracking game. Probably, I watched this game and I was like, that it's going to be very, very few teams in the knockout stages that I feel like can match this game. Oh, but anyway, I feel like there was others, but this game, wow, amazing. France-Argentina, Kylian Mbappe showing his absolute class, showing his worth. I mean, for whatever he came up to 160 whatever mil, I mean, the kid showed up. 19 years old, 2 goals, big performance. The only worrying thing about that whole game is the search party had to go out. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard. It was a little bit sad to hear, to be honest, but can't bloody really find Messi, can we? Listen, but that game was entertaining. The next game of the day, I did say in this knockout round, I expect roughly about 2 upsets, and boy, how I was wrong. There was more than 2. There was more than 2. Okay, so the next game, which I thought, I did think this potentially where an upset could be. I'm not gonna lie. France came off fairly convincing, but I don't know. It was 4-3 in the end, but anyway. But this was a game where I sensed an upset, and it was an upset for the Portuguese because Portugal lost to Uruguay 2-1. Now, again, I'm a Ronaldo fan. Unfortunately, Ronaldo went fairly missing that game. Lucas Torreira, he's like 5'5" or 6". The guy's tiny, soon to be a gooner. Anyway, he had Ronaldo in his absolute back pocket. Like, now, I ain't really seen this guy before. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't. But what he showed, listen, Ronaldo went missing. That game was Cavani, Edison, Cavani! If you know, you know. But no, Edison Cavani, Luis Suarez partnership up front was sublime. Cavani got 2 goals. That game was really tight as well. I was in Manchester at this point, watching it. This game was really, really tight. Like, when it got to 1-1, I was like, right, okay, cool, it's on. Portugal, you can rally yourself up, maybe you'll go through. But they struggled. They lost 2-1 anyway, and that was that. So France went through, Uruguay went through. Looking interesting. So France will be facing Uruguay in the knockout round. So there we go. The next day, on Sunday, again, like the upsets were like I said, there was one upset. The second upset, I was like, I don't know if it will come today, if I'm being honest. I was so adamant it wouldn't. But boy, was I wrong. And we'll go for the first game, which was Spain v Russia. The host nation, Russia. Now, no one expected them, including myself, no one expected them to beat Spain. Not in 90 minutes at least, anyway. I thought if they do, it's going to be a fluke, all this stuff. The referee's going to favour Russia, all this stuff. But do you know what? In all fairness, there's a lot of controversy around it. But Russia did their thing, I'll give it to them. They absolutely held their own. So the first goal that was scored for Spain was an own goal. Now, when I was watching this, I was like, good work from them guys. But, yeah, it was an own goal. It wasn't a phenomenal game. Up until that point, in my opinion. But they got an own goal. Spain was 1-0 up, and I was like, cool. Just before half-time, they gave away a penalty. I'm pretty sure it was Gerard Piqué giving away a penalty. I'm just like, come on, guys. VAR is here. I don't know if they're going to keep it. I don't think it's going to be in the Prem next year. But VAR is... I love VAR. I don't know about you guys, but I love VAR. VAR has actually exposed so much that happens in football games for the referees that are not sure to have a helping hand. You can't have your arm up here when there's a corner being played or a cross or whatever it was. You can't. It's happened throughout the tournament that VAR has caught everyone out. Yeah? Do you know what VAR reminds me of? It reminds me of Snapchat. Remember Snapchat? For those who know, they know. Snapchat. When Snapchat used to have your 3 best friends. Now, if you was in a relationship, now my boys know this one. They know this one. Because anyone that was in a relationship, so for example, I had a girlfriend. She could view my top 3 people that I've been snapping. I could view hers. Now, for my boys, this happened because it's like, my boys would snap me 16 snaps of nothing, like the wall, their shoes, anything, just so I could become their best friend. So that when their bay checks, Nathan's in their best friends list, so they ain't been snapping this girl and that girl. But that's another story. You know who you are, gentlemen. But VAR will catch you out. It will catch you out. So you cannot be taking VAR for a joke. You can't. It just don't work. You're going to get caught out. But there you go. It's 1-1. Went to extra time. Holding their own. Diego Costa again. A big player who's done well this tournament. Ronaldo done well also. But big player this tournament went missing. He got taken off. It went to penalties. Now Spain, they're calm. They couldn't, like, I'd back them. 4-3 on penalties. Oh, 4-3 on penalties. I mean, to Russia. Russia won that game 4-3 on penalties. Now, for me, I mean, yes, fantastic. It's what the competition's all about. But what the hell? I'm just like, I can't. I'm just gonna get the rest of the games up. Sorry guys. There we go, World Cup view fixtures. But yeah, I was like, what? What is going on? But Spain lost. Anyway, the next game, Croatia-Denmark. Now, I did not expect this game to be so tight. So, fair play to Denmark. Because like I said, I think Croatia's a dark horse. I think Croatia's gonna... I can't see Croatia not being in the semi-final. I just can't. And the game was 1-1. Kasper Schmeichel, it went to penalties. Now, Kasper Schmeichel, I felt sorry for the guy. He pulled off some sublime saves throughout. The game. And then the penalty shootout. It was just unfair for him. But you know what? Penalties is always going to be an unfair game. Croatia went through. Fair play to Croatia. Like I said, I see them as a dark horse. I cannot see them not doing well. Now, Monday was really interesting. Now, it was Brazil v Mexico. Again, I didn't see any reason why Brazil wouldn't win this game. Mexico didn't perform how I thought they would perform, and Brazil came off with 2-0 winners. So fair play to Brazil. Neymar got on the mark as well. So people are saying that he's not had the best tournament. But do you know what? At the end of the day, Brazil's not been overly impressive, in my opinion. I just don't feel like... People are saying they're favourites, and I just don't feel like they justify being named favourites without producing anything sublime. But there you go. They won 2-0. Roberto Firmino with the second goal in 88th minute. I think he literally came on and that was his first touch. But there you go. Now, this was the game that blew my mind up until yesterday, which was Tuesday. So this was on Monday's game. This game absolutely blew my mind. It was Belgium v Japan. Now, again, like I said earlier, fair play to Japan for getting so far. I think they did really, really well to get this far. And do you know what? Haraguchi and Inui, them guys played phenomenal. Because they got the first 2 goals for Japan. And fair play to them. I mean, I didn't expect them to even do so well. But Japan came out here, yeah, got these little Belgian chocolate-loving Belgians. I couldn't think of anything else Belgium were famous for. But anyway, they got in their face, and that is what you can't. The World Cup is all about, you know what, you got to be in it to win it, and Japan put themselves in it to win it. Unfortunately, the game changed because people have been getting at Roberto Martinez saying he's this, he's that, he's not good, he's not this, he's da 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 da. Listen, at the end of the day, his tactical genius is what got Belgium through, because he took away the free at the back that Belgium always play with, that wasn't working, which had them 2-0 down, changed that around. Then, first goal went in, Jan Vertonghen. Now, you need luck. You need luck in the World Cup, and I think it was luck. He didn't mean to score it, but you know what? At this point, 2-1, doesn't matter. They bring on Marouane Fellaini. Now, you either love him or you don't. He's very Marmite, but again, in big games, Fellaini never goes missing, in my opinion, and he's just a good threat. He's just a different threat to have in your team. And boy, he was a threat this game. He came up with the header, he got the header, it's 2-2. Now I'm thinking, alright, it's going to go extra time. It's a shame, but it's going to go extra time. Now, I forgot all about this guy. And this guy plays for West Brom. But I forgot all about him. All about him. And it was just about, the game was going to go into extra time. Japan probably thought they had this game on lock. They had it, we'll go into extra time, we'll relax, we'll get this. Come on, we'll smash this. Boy, was I wrong again. On a counter-attack, Thibaut Courtois, they just bombed forward. Belgium bombed forward. There's about 4 of them. It's like 4 against 3. Lukaku, say what you want about Lukaku, but say what you want about his first touch. I'm not a big fan of Lukaku's first touch, but say what you want. He's scored goals, and he's in the Golden Boot running. I know he's not doing what Harry Kane's doing, but he's in the Golden Boot running. But he was unselfish. The ball got passed to him in the box. He backheeled it. Nacer Chadli. Sorry, lads. Just the excitement is Nacer Chadli. My phone's going bad. Nacer Chadli got the winning goal in the 94th minute or something. Broke Japan's heart. Broke Japanese hearts. Do you know what? That was cruel. But football's a cruel game. It's a cruel game. You don't take a chance, it's a cruel game. I just have to... I want to give it to Japan because that game was game of the tournament so far. Well, game of the knockout rounds at least. And I give it to Japan. But Belgium won. That was in the Monday's game. Now, Tuesday. Again, I said 2 upsets and it seems like this was a game that I thought was a foregone conclusion for Switzerland. It was Sweden v Switzerland. I look at Sweden and I'm like, what is IKEA man really got to offer? Do you know what I mean? What they got to offer? Like, I don't, not to knock them because they don't, I don't think they play amazing football. But one thing I will say about Sweden is they're just, they're a better Iceland. You remember Iceland in the Euros? They're a better Iceland and they're doing their thing. So much so that, bloody hell, they went and beat Switzerland. Now I was like, Switzerland got players, they got ballers. Like, they got good goalkeeper, they got Sommer, they got Rodriguez, the left back, who's a set piece specialist. They got Shaqiri, they got Lichtsteiner. They got good experience, couple good players. I was like, I just can't see Sweden winning this game. But again, boys are wrong. The upsets have been coming thick and fast. But Sweden won 1-0. Everyone was, hey, Xhaka, big man, take a holiday. Because coming back to Arsenal in that form, can't run. We don't want it. Take a long holiday. Think about what you can do and what you're going to offer to this team. Because you played trash that game. But I don't need my phone for this one. Finished my whole box of celebrations because yesterday was the maddest. England against Colombia. Now, the whole day everyone's like, oh, big game, big game, big game. And suddenly people were like, yeah, it's coming home. It's coming home. As it came close to 7 o'clock, yeah, it's coming home. It's coming home. 7 o'clock comes, it's coming home. It's coming home. At the end of this game, flipping out, everywhere around the country went mad. England won a bloody penalty shootout. A penalty shootout, can you believe it? Right, so we'll just go straight in. If you didn't see, where the hell have you been? Harry Kane got a penalty. He stepped up, he scored it. I knew David Ospina wouldn't save it. He's too short. And anyway, he's a good goalkeeper, but yeah, I didn't back him for it. Then, just as we thought, 90 minutes, England are going to finish this game in 90 minutes and win the game. They get a corner. Colombia get a corner. The ball comes in. Mina, the Barcelona centre-back, towers over everyone. Smash! It's 1-1. I was gutted at this point. Absolutely gutted. Extra time. Wait, Wusa. The Colombians are cheaters, fuck it, they're cheaters. I can't believe man did some book to Henderson, headbutted man, no red card, there's VAR. They're like, Maguire's like, big fish, little fish, cardboard, but he's there, he's ref, check the VAR, he didn't check it. Anyway, it's gone to extra time now, I just had to get it off my chest, it's gone to extra time. Bloody hell, nervy. England just looked like they went into a bit of a hole. They were just playing to get through. We dreaded it. It went to penalties. Now, when it went to penalties, I was like, bloody hell. Who steps up first? Harry Kane. I back this guy all the time for penalties. And do you know what? I'm gonna say it. The Tottenham boys for England this tournament. Hear that echo? Yeah, I'm giving it to them. Harry Kane, Eric Dyer, Danny Rose, Dele Alli, you've been a bit, but I think he's carrying an injury. I'll be absolutely fair. Dele Alli, you man have been good. Trippier, Kieran, man of the match for me. Kieran Trippier really stepped up yesterday. He did so well. The Tottenham boys have done well. I can't lie. Canes me to say it. Pardon the bloody pun, okay? But they're doing well. It's gone to penalties anyway. Harry Kane took his, Falcao took his, it's 1-1. Who stepped up? Rashford. I was a little bit nervous about Rashford taking a pen, I can't lie. But he buried it. The boy, nerves of steel. They had theirs, they scored theirs 2-2. Their third one, they score our third one. So who stepped up? Jordan Henderson. Yeah, and he missed the third one. I was like, no. But it happened. Eventually they missed, we scored, it went through. Listen, at the end of the day, we won. we won. We're going to face Sweden in the knockout rounds. It's absolutely going to be amazing. Sublime. I cannot believe it. I'm buzzing. Guys, it might just be, I'm coming to you. Look at me. Look at my eyes. It might just be coming home. It might just be coming home. Guys, I'll be back with you to discuss after Saturday what's going on. After all the games have been played, we will come back, we'll discuss, we'll find out what's going on. But guys, it might just be coming home. Football might just be coming home. Football's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Guys, it's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming. Guys, this is what your team's saying. I'm Nate. World Cup review. Done. Party. Gone. Who's here? We're gone later. Thank ya. Have one more look at this. Love it.